This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Two backs now, flanking the quarterback. It's a shotgun run call. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Here comes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, he spins free. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Clemson. They strike first in this national title battle.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the pitch made. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And there's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Pass block, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on the screen now.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is nasty. I can't get shit going.
The receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
1st and goal here for the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick dart to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep again. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And the field goal is good. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Nigga, I need a little momentum, too.
Now it's 2nd down here. A quick throw out left, complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Fire to the right side, complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. An inside give now from the shotgun. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Morrison. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The sure hands. It's Morrison. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Design quarterback run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Blood down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. Down, Miami. They couldn't stop him there. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. That pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Punt over the middle. It's Stevens. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Looking to pass, it's Cortez. Caught near the sticks, it's Furtado. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Makes the grab. It's Furtado. Physical run earns the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds his man. It's Dickey. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability.
The ball is 3 inside the 5. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. A play action, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. The shotgun handoff here. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 25.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of area. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
BAT doinks off the left upright, but goes through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
25.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking to pass. It's Cortez. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.
Woo! We got some belt to ass, bro. Jesus. Sick world.